So this is just an example of how to glue your Perspex products, because it's very crucial, especially with the type of glue that we're going to supply you with. So if you come look over here, this is just something that I'm building currently right now. Some of the most important steps that you need to take, especially when you're gluing things together and you want to make sure it's 100%, you need to always make sure that you move your material. So this is one piece you want to glue onto that. You always make sure it's flush, always to the side. There's nothing sticking over, nothing sticking too far out, too far in. You make sure all your stuff is nice and flush. Then obviously you want to make sure that there's no gaps between your material so that the glue can flow correctly. So if you look over here, it's sitting flush, it's nice and tight over there. There's no glue going anywhere else but besides underneath. So before you do any of this, it's crucial that you clean your surface where you glue. You cannot have any dust, you can't have any excess material sitting on there, any bumps, anything that's going to lift it up or not allow the glue to flow correctly. So like I said, make sure there's no gaps, all your panels are lined up and everything is clean before you start gluing. Once you do start gluing, you're going to take the tip of your needle, you're going to look for where the hole is, and you're going to put that hole exactly on the corner of where you're going to glue, right? I like to start from the back and move towards myself because it's easier to glue that way, and it just allows you to flow and the glue to flow a lot better. Okay, so when you do start gluing, I like to hold it like this, just so that with all my fingers here, this resting on the palm of my hand and my thumb over there, so that I'm applying the pressure with my fingers and allowing the glue to flow out like so. So when we do start applying the glue onto your material, you only want to give it some slight pressure, and you want to make sure that there's no bubbles in there. So you give it a flick and you just get the bubbles out. It's crucial that there's no bubbles, because if there is bubbles, your glue will start falling out as soon as you start turning it upside down. And you don't want your glue to touch any open material, because it can stain your material a white stain, so you don't want that. You want to make sure there's no drops, no mess, no spillage, nothing. That's why I say when you are gluing, you only give it slight pressure. So we start off at the back. I'll make sure my hole is touching the corner, and I apply slight pressure, and you make sure that your glue runs from one end to the other. So you'll see it changes color, and you just start filling it up ever so slightly. You can go as slow as you want, get the feel of it first, but make sure it goes from one end to the other and it filled that whole space, and you just keep going until it fills it all up. That's it. Easy as that.